So good morning, welcome back. We're actually doing a car video today on one of my cars. This car. This is my £700 MX5 which I bought off a mate because he couldn't sell it and he moved across to Australia. So he's offered it to me for £700. Let me show you what's wrong with it. So, first thing, and the main thing, when you get one of these old MX5s, is rust. Now, I've already sanded back most of the bits of the back, but it had quite a bit in the wheel arches and in the inner wheel arch in there, which I've already sorted out, already treated. Now in this video we're going to get that cut out, get a panel in there, get that sorted out. But apart from that, she runs, she drives, everything works on her. When I say everything, I mean everything works. Currently the inside's a bit of a mess because I've taken out the seats, which it had Corbo bucket seat, no, Sparco Spirits in it, which I took out and sold to basically make some of the money back. 2 seats and harnesses which were in the back up here. I've just got the car cover in here at the moment. I need a new steering wheel, I need some new seats, which I've got one, but I need another one, which I'm trying to find 2 originals, which would help. And then she's going to be a new daily till I either sell it and buy a Mark III, as I want another one of those, and I may have found one, so stay tuned. We may be getting another car soon, as well as my other Mark I, which should be coming back at some point. I think I've said this in one of the past videos, but oh well. So let's get into jacking this car up and getting this panel in, shall we? So, the car comes with tin, coilovers all round. That's the rust bit I'd done earlier. Basically just cut the section out, made a panel which somewhat fits, hammered it into place and then welded it in place and then sealed it. But yeah, this MX5 isn't bad, it's literally just got this rust and that's about it. But it's just some bits at the bottom which need tidying up, cutting out. You cut all this out and then we're basically just going to weld the panel in. Let's clean this surface up. It's not the best, but all the rust is gone out of it except for this surface rust now. And then let's get it in, shall we? So, got the panel ready. Here's one that I assembled earlier. Basically, this is going to be sitting in, give or take there. Sit in, basically what I'll do is I'll get it fastened in, then basically cut around it and then weld it in, instead of trying to cut this to the size of the panel, making it a lot easier. And then we've got the bottom down there which we'll try and sort out, and then we'll just fill that with filler or something, I don't know yet. But it's got some spot welds, place where we can use some spot welds, so we just need to clean up this edge, which means I'm now got to wait for the angle grinder to be charged because I realised that I'd left it in the car and didn't put it on charge. And then yeah, just cut that out, cut that panel out, get the panel in and cut it. And hopefully it fits. If not, we're going to be using a lot of filler. So this is what I'm currently working with. I've basically got the panel sat in, got 3 grip things, I forgot what they're called, more grips, that's it. Basically what I'd do, get the angle grinder, cut all the way around the outside of this, and then basically put a few spot weld in there, weld in there, weld in there, just to hold this corner down. Weld these corners in, let it cool down, get it in more, and hopefully have that sit and stay there. Fingers crossed. So, this is not going as I planned, not at all. We've basically got the end grinder. We've made this all shiny except for some bits, but it's enough to make it weld to it. And then the battery just died in the angle grinder. Not as in just ran out of battery, it just broke. It won't charge, it'll plug in, won't turn on. I don't know why. It seems to be charging at the moment, but it's not, so that's going to give us a bit of a break for the next 3 or 4 hours. So I think what we're going to do is, 1, you go pick up a new battery from tool station. 2, I think let's go head to the gym. Take out some of this anger on the punching bag. Let's do that, shall we? As I'm literally just following from the last clip, I've just said that my battery doesn't work. I come in here now and I've put it on charge and it's charging. Which is bizarre considering the fact this is the 7th time I've just tried it. It is also being fucking picked up and fucking thrown to the other side of the shed, which, well, isn't that far. Whacked the wall, bounced onto the floor, put it on charge and now it's charging. So, a bit of helpful advice. If something ain't working, fucking lob it. Because now it works. Bob's your uncle. But I've still ordered 2 more batteries, so we're going to grab those. Well, we're still going to go to the gym, then going to grab the batteries, go to Halfords, grab some primer and some more body filler, and then we're going to come home and get this fucking panel in, because it's about fucking time. Alright. Let's try and weld this up. I don't really know how well it's going to go, but let's give it a go. Number 1. Trick is not to do loads in one spot and then keep it going, because the heat will distort the panel and basically make the entire thing like this. Trick is do a bit, 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 sort of thing. Give it time to cool down and it should work out. One small issue though is with this, so I've just done this, which in all fairness doesn't look too bad till the end where I blew through. And then the same there, and the same there. The thing is, I've got this which overlaps quite badly, and the metal isn't amazing down here. So, the trick is, what I'm going to do is just basically fill that up and then skim a filler across the top of it, which then should make it okay. once again, fingers crossed. So, this is where we're at now. We've run out of gas, and the welding wire was a bit corroded because we left it outside. Well, I left it outside. So this is where we're at now. We've got all that welding. It started basically running out here. As you can tell, it's starting to oxidise a bit. And then need to trim about there a bit, hammer that in a bit, get it lined up. All this lined up, but it's all this bottom bit which needs doing. It's starting to oxidise a bit there. I'm going to say, first time ever welding on my own car. Not bad, I'm going to say. Not bad at all. So, what's the plan? We're going to run to Halfords, get some more gas, get a new tip for the welder as that's deciding to shit itself, and then carry on. So let's go. So everything's welded in. We've basically whacked some filler over the gaps. We still need to sand down the bits at the bottom because I put way too much on. Basically, the filler that I used was crap, and they gave me such a tiny little, I don't know what it's called, like a scoop just to put the actual filler on. So I ended up getting more on my hands than I did actually on the car. And then basically put too much on. So now I'm going to sand it back. Yeah. Which is now why it's got a lot of thick bits. We're now going to sort that out. So I do hope you've enjoyed this. This is going to be the end of part 1. Definitely will be another part 2. As we still got to do the other side, get all this filler sorted, and get the car running basically, and get it as new daily. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Hope you did like it. If it was a bit boring, then I don't care. Tough luck, you watched through it. But yeah, if you did like it, thank you very much. Like it, hopefully, and subscribe to the channel, because once again, we're going to be trying to get a video at least every week, if not more. So yeah, thank you very much, and see you later.